Good evening, guys. Welcome to pre-GP live, I guess. Hope you've had a good week. Good evening, guys. Welcome to pre-GP live, I guess. Hope you've had a good week. You're going to hear all that twice, unfortunately. I didn't put the mic in quick enough. Yeah, welcome, guys. Hope you're well. Friday Night Live. I think I missed last week, actually, to be fair. Hey, gone home, my man. You alright, fella? You are fast. Yeah, hope you're well, brother. Yeah, so today we are going to... Basically, we want to check Suzuka because in a couple of joules, when I start the race on a certain side of the grid, they get an absolutely terrible start. I also want to check the soft tyres on whether I can do the amount of laps it says for Yuki. Got some news about the creator program, and then next week's event with Alonso and Cloudrow. Just want to have a quick gander at that as well. Yeah, I'm good, mate, thank you. Plodding on. So yeah, we managed to tick over the 95% mark, so we are now on the second highest tier. We're not, unless I get a podium in champion, we're not going to get the top one, so that's as good as it's getting. Junior account, or second account, I should really stop calling it junior, because it's not junior anymore, is just on 94.5 something. It needs to unlock Max Verstappen to get 95% as well, so we're looking good for that, for both of them as well. So I kind of need to decide which route I go next year. Is it one free to play, one paid, both free to play? Really just make a decision on what I want to do. So yeah, that's good. We can't really change what else on there. Driver upgrades, component upgrades, and the highest GP medal. Obviously, contender, and I'm not sure what other one they used to figure it out, but my highest is P1 in contender, 70%. Yeah, it's right, 70%. So there ain't much we can do about that. I'm just going to crack these open. Obviously, I only need epics. I'll let you have a look at the parts just in a second. I'll just get rid of these. Usually green ones are full of rubbish for me. Apart from books, to be fair. What we got in here? So tomorrow we've got 30 Verstappen, and we've also got 2 crates, platinum and gold. That'll help for tomorrow. Kawhi, because Kawhi not, as Azza says. So yeah, basically, hey up Vin, my man, you alright, brother? So this is where we're at. They're the only drivers that are not maxed out now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, fancy. If I'd have got Yuki one more time in sprints last week, we'd have been laughing by now. It'd have been on level 7. But yeah, at least we've got Leclerc. It's better than nothing. His race start's a bit pants, so Rooster, he needs help with race start and overtaking if he's the number 1 driver. If he's a number 2 driver, he needs tyres and race start. That being said, Rooster looks the best option for him because it's 20 overtake and 20 race start. Yeah, I'm all good, Rin, thanks. So it's trying to figure out which one works best on each driver. But I'd imagine it's Street Shark and Rooster for Leclerc, and Yuki needs overtaking and tyres. I'm not sure there's such a thing. Let's have a look. Overtaking and tyres. Oh, maybe it could be Eternal Flame. Plus 10, plus 25. 10 and take it to 98. 25 would push it way above. Yeah, possibly it could be a thing to use Eternal Flame. We'll give that a go. No worries, Joe. Thanks, my man. Yeah, as I checked in earlier just to check that our team were all good. So yeah, it's reported everything was great. We're actually higher up than the Exultio team. I know they've got less players, but all 20 of their players are top 10 champion type of players, you know. So yeah, sorry, back to the car. So drivers, again, they're the ones that I haven't got. Car is pretty much the same scenario. I've been waiting on this 2 Virtue now for nearly 2 weeks. I think they're just doing it on purpose. I think the computer knows when you don't have something, do you know what I mean? So it kind of holds them back in a hope that you're going to buy, I guess. I know it's supposed to be set at a certain percentage per crate, but you can't tell me that it's a coincidence that I've not had any for 2 weeks. And the stuff that I don't need, like Vagabond, Brute Force, you know, the general crap, I seem to get it all the time, but yeah, that's the car. We could stick Horizon back in for the extra corner, but I don't think it's worth dropping the team score. Yeah, I think Azza's doing, Azza's live, definitely, but he's doing, what is it? You know, the PlayStation one. I can't think of game. F1 Manager, I think. I'm sure that's what he's doing. Xbox or PlayStation, I'm not absolutely sure. I think it is anyway. Well, that's a good match. F1 Manager, yeah. I thought it was. It looks like a really good game. But I'll be honest, since I got Clash and started playing this, I've not, my Xbox, been collecting dust on bloody shelf. Just because, alright, yeah, I might buy Pit Pass at a fiver. Oh, Suzuka, perfect. Sorry. Right, what did I say for Charles? Tyres and some, what did I say? That's the one. And I said, race start and overtake for UK. Let's try Street Shark first. Right, let's watch both positions at grid. Which sides I'm on, because one of them gets a really bad start. I think it's the right-hand side. Yeah, so left, look, flying off. I think it's the right-hand side of the grid. So if you start, what position did I start then? P2. I think if you start P1, you're in trouble. Honestly. It seems you go backwards. You got to watch out for that and your Suzukas tomorrow, guys. Ah, you do GTA, right, gotcha. I played Need for Speed. That's where I think Clash is missing out, you know, the customisation of your liveries. I think that could be 1,000 times better. Can you imagine if you could put your own name on it? Obviously, you'd probably have to submit names so people didn't swear on side of car. You know, like F.U. Hutch. Oh, we've got a crash. Oh, that's something else we need to watch out for tomorrow as well, isn't it? I think I'm going to stop. I think now, providing you're not in an end-up race, then you're probably better off just taking a stop anyway, because the bots usually don't stop, which means you can then jump them when they do. You played Gran Turismo but went back to GTA. I do like GTA. I like the way that you can just sort of roam around the city and do what you want. You're not like set out to do a certain thing. Obviously, you can just like nick a car and bloody mech off with a prostitute and all that kind of. Yes, I had a few things to. Oh yeah, so next week it's Alonso and Cloud Raw. I'm only mentioning it early just because obviously if you get Alonso or Cloud Raw this week, then it could help you next week. I'm not sure what levels mine are, but I think my Alonso will probably be usable depending on the boost. GTA roleplay. I originally, the YouTube, when I first put it on, it was to do Call of Duty. That's what I originally got it for. Many years ago. Because I were more of a console than a phone. And I just happened to see the advert on Facebook for Clash. That's literally how it worked. No, I'm a vicar. Yeah, I bet you are, mate. I bet. Still a virgin, aren't you, mate? Yeah, so I will guarantee you now, tomorrow we will get about 5 or more complaints on Facebook about the starting positions and how slow the cars take off, because it's super ridiculously bad. I'm not even joking. I just did it on a duel, and just to check it wasn't a fluke, I forfeited like 5 or 6 races to get Suzuka 4 times, and in every one of my cars went shoo, and other one just stayed there. And we're always on the same side of the grid. Didn't matter which driver it was. Now, obviously, I only have to win the duel. I don't have to beat the rival. Well, yeah, I only have to beat the rival. I don't have to get a 1-2. But I'm going to keep going. Ooh, nearly. So, yeah, I think there'll be a lot of issues with that tomorrow. I've no doubt about that. Just because I'm feeling it already. They will all be using Quai, Cuppa, Street Shark. Well, I've got plenty of them. We can test them out and see what's what. But you need to remember that some people's Charles Leclerc probably won't even need race start, mate. I've been making that mistake of using race start for Prost, and I really didn't need to. Do you know what I mean? I think a lot of it's in my head as well. I'm that used to doing it. You've been that reliant on race start for such a long time. But I have noticed, evening Gary mate, you alright fella? I have noticed that the Street Shark, particularly since the last update, for whatever reason, my back driver is starting P10 as well. Boom, flies to the front. Yes, Sonoda especially, definitely. Hex and Downforce. I've got quite a lot of that Hex, you know. Obviously, I watch all bloody adverts, don't I, like an idiot. Always thinking that them free crates are going to have good stuff in. I did, though. I'll tell you what I did get. I did get Perez Epic in my one of the free crates, you know. Not the one on the adverts, you know, the other ones. The 2 that you can get. Yeah, it had a bloody Epic in it. I was like, what? Epic? It's bizarre. I was half tempted earlier to put some money on thing and buy some bloody crates to get that 25 Yuki. But then I gave me head a shake and thought better of it. Just because at price, if it were a tenner and I could guarantee I got 25, I'd be like, yeah, no problem. Do you know what I mean? But have you seen the price of this? I don't know. Obviously, it might be different for people depending where they are in the world, but look at this. So it's 5,200 bucks for 10 crates. Now, basically, I need Yuki, so guaranteed I'd probably get Leclerc and brute force, you know. It'd just be my luck, but 5,000 bucks is a lot of money, man. What's that? You're talking, well, you can't buy that deal unless you buy 2, so you might as well buy. You're talking, you've got to buy the £100 deal. Yeah, I'm alright for that. I'll try Winham instead of... So there's no point trying it with Prost because we can't use Prost tomorrow. At least we're doing Series 12. It is a very realistic test because the bots are going to be Series 12 and champion tomorrow, so it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? I put a poll on Facebook to see if I should join the creator program. Now, obviously, I'm always slagging them off at Hutch because the matches are ridiculous, the prices are stupid. So, that won't ever stop. I think I'd join it and just not take the payment. So I put a little poll on Facebook, so if you want to go take a vote, that'd be grateful. Right, that's hot. We won't boost, I don't think we need to really. I wouldn't mind trying that Eclipse though. Sorry rival, I do apologise. Yeah, same here mate, I'd rather be to be honest, my patience probably wore thin about 2 months ago. I mean, between my two accounts I've got 30 plus champion F medals, and to not get Vector or Virtue on either account just seems really bizarre. It's like the computer knows exactly what we want, so you get less of it. I'm not saying people don't get Virtue, because they do. I've seen it on Facebook. Plenty of people have got that reward, but it's few and far between. I see far more people getting Hulkenberg and, Albon than you do see people getting good stuff, don't you? I prefer it as well if, like when you've got 20 epics in champion for, I don't know, P30. I prefer it if I'm going to get a crap reward, if they give me, I don't know, give me 20 Vagabond and give me 10 of a different one, I get that it's supposed to be random, but it seems to be more against me than for me, to be honest. Either that or I'm very unlucky. But I do know now we're coming to end of season, I definitely made a mistake. Well, I made 2 mistakes this year. I stayed in contender too long trying to get the P1 after I messed it up. And then I didn't go to Series 10 quick enough. So when everybody else were getting Vector and starting to go get Virtue, I was still chasing contender. So it kind of hurt me. Obviously, you're just catching up from that point, aren't you? So I think next year be 1 to Series 10 and 1 to Series 11 within the first month at least. I didn't expect to get back on that tyre. What the hell? Oh yeah, tyre boost, of course. Well, that worked. Wouldn't be good if you wanted the 47 though. That's not quite what I'm after, but near enough. I think if I'd have gone medium and hard, we'd have been able to jump them ones now. Yeah, probably. That's the thing. I think once you get a certain temperature in Abu Dhabi, the soft 2 stop. Unless you're starting right at the front, it's not really an option. Too many pit stops. Would every big money spenders, what you need, small ones would have no chance and quickly get... Yeah, exactly, yeah. I think to avoid not having to spend as much, you need to get yourself to the good parts quicker. And this is my 2nd full season. Yeah, exactly. Got to use your noggin on some of it, haven't you? If you look, my last 2 seasons, the best parts have been in Series 10 and 11, both years. That's this year and last year. Both times. I mean, I'm not sure about the previous ones gone by, but that tells me that you kind of need to be up there if you want to... I want a champion P1, don't I, obviously, or at least a podium. We've had contenders now multiple times. We've had Challenger, you know, others. It's nice to be battling through, don't get me wrong, but obviously we all want that number one, don't we? We might struggle to get around here. Yuki's looking a bit better, but he's getting hammered from behind. Whoa, do you see that? That was weird. Yeah, that's best part to do. Use your brains, obviously. I missed that curve, though, I think. Obviously, there's so many good players as well. Once you're behind the curve, it's very difficult to then catch up. Especially with rewards holding you back. Do you know what I mean? Fair enough if... Say I'd spent a bit long in contender, but then I got 2 virtues, one after another. It kind of equals out, doesn't it? Same with Prost's scenario. I got Prost 3 months after everybody else got him. So, I think that's another thing as well. If Legends is a thing, then maybe it could be more valuable to go get the Prost straight away and have him in the first champion GP. Do you know what I mean? Or the first one is allowed to be in. I know they've mentioned that there will be new ones, so whether or not that's actually true, I'm not sure. I think we might get Vettel. Just a sneaky suspicion I have. Don't quote me on that, obviously. I don't speak to anyone at Hutch, so I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah, I should have done a hard to medium, so I could have done 5. And then pushed on the last medium. Fast lap. Where's fast lap, guys? Let's have a look. Better look at tracks as well, haven't we? Please, I had a look earlier this week. I'm pretty sure there's no Monza. Oh, thank God. No, as you can tell, I like Monza, guys. I love the place. It's fantastic. The only one really there that kind of trips me up sometimes is Miami. And it's more because the bots do 1 stop and my fastest route is a 2 stop. But their pit time's just too fast to be able to catch up to P1 and 2, so fast lap is going to be in Barcelona? Barcelona if it's dry. In fact, it'll be Barcelona if it's wet, won't it? I think it will. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a strategy guy, but I think it's Barcelona. So if we can race that, that'd be good. So yeah, I'm thinking now, with it being as it is with the drivers, obviously he don't need race start, so maybe with the tyres and the overtake, Saar looks a decent boost. It's got great tyres. You go 3 medium 2. Right, yeah. Yeah, but because you go the 3 medium, you can lean on that medium, can't you? And go a bit faster. Whereas if you do it with the soft and try to do soft, because the softs can make 3, but you've got to go slow enough to make it last, haven't you? So yeah, I know what you mean. Let me just check. I should really look at some of the other ones because I've got some good ones down here. Well, I said overtake and tyres, but there's no race. You don't need race start. Let's put a love out on that one. Yes, mate, yes, yeah, that's what I meant, yeah. If you're chasing after a bot rival and say they're on soft, they're likely going to have to go slow to make the 3 laps. But if you've got the medium and you've got some power bar, you can just nail it, keep hammering it, can't you? I might even stick that one up there. So yeah, all these guys are just what I've collected through Pit Pass and through doing events. And obviously the legend section. Bloody hell, I've got 1,200 of them, 1,100 of them, 1,700 of them. I better start using some, ain't I? You can tell I don't normally boost jewels, can't you? All the good ones, though, what I use in GPs are pretty much gone. Merlion for fast lap. Saying that, we could go with Street Shark. That's got same speed but no corners. Right, let's do some more races. Try find some more of them tracks. I don't mind it if we do tyre boost chasing. Most times the others go soft, right? And by the time they've pitted, I'm outside. Yeah. Oh, yes, good match. I know it's higher. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the kind of thing I need. Because that's the type of thing we're going to get tomorrow. It's the only way it's going to test us, innit? It's no good me getting a night's worth of easy matches and then tomorrow it's all back to crazy rivals, you know? Wow, that's far back. That is far back. Jeez. I suppose it means they can run the same strategies, I guess. Let's give it a bash. We're not saving boost, guys. I don't save them. I don't use them in duels usually. This is just for the stream and just to test for tomorrow. Eh? But did you see that? Please tell me you've seen that. Did my car just jump from P4 to P16 or what? You had to have seen that. This game sometimes, it don't know what it's bloody doing. So yeah, obviously Yuki's just way too far back when it comes to a bad match. P15 is a right old stomp to get back up to P4, Jesus. He's going to struggle on that one. Yes, exactly, Vin. The opponents are always miles ahead, aren't they? Especially in GPs. That's what I meant about I'm better off getting bad matches now because it's more typical of what's going to happen tomorrow. Oh, did you miss it, yeah? What happened is when the drivers came up on the screen in the grid positions, my drivers were P1 and P3 instead of P1 and P16. And then before lights went green, it sort of glitched me back into P16. See, the thing is, what you got to work on here, Yuki's a good driver in terms of his stats. So you should be able to work him through the field. Let's try do something here. Go. Come on, hurry up. Right, park it. Tomorrow is all going to be about, for me, getting Yuki through the field. And I knew that on Wednesday, as soon as I seen qualifying positions. So basically, it's going to be like manipulating all the bots behind my Leclerc to be slow. In a hope that he catches up. Yeah, it looked like I was going to get a great starting position and then boom, it smacked me back down to earth. Right, we can put a bit of gas on now. Oh, perfect. Yes, I am stopping. This could be a real player. Because he's pitting both cars. This is a real player. They've just pitted with a full set of mediums on. Bots won't do that. Good luck, rival. Sorry, I didn't say good luck. I just assumed you were a bot. Honestly, normally I'm on it with that kind of stuff. Right, let's recharge, man. Yeah, this is definitely a real player. Ah, look, yeah. No problem, my man, no problem. Ah, right, you know this person, yeah? There's a really hot picture of a girl on profile thing. If she looks like that and she's playing F1 Clash, my God. So again, it's the same scenario. Leclerc's doing his own thing. It's up to getting Yuki through field. Only plus side is, I think all bots are going to run out of tyres. Or maybe not. Get a number. I don't think she'll give me it. I'll ask her nicely. Get a number. Silicone Maya is crazy. Is that what her name is, yeah? Silicone Maya. What a name. Come on, Yuki. What are you doing? One more, Yuki. Come on. Now. Gotcha. Great race, rival. Thanks, my man. Nothing but a bit of respect. He's a guy. Oh, God. Sorry I boosted, but I needed to test for tomorrow. I do apologise. So, yeah, we can beat a higher team score. Obviously, tomorrow they might boost as well. But the important thing is it's 45 points. It's only like 90 higher. I know I say only 90 higher, but yeah, sometimes it's even higher than that. So yeah, I think if you get any of them tomorrow, you're just going to have to accept as much points as you can get, or hope that it's you that finishes ahead. One or the other. Oh, I didn't check the car out, did I? Let's have a look. So they are using the Sigma. Typhoon still. Wow. Okay. Reason I always check these is just to see what everyone else is doing. It's worth a look, innit? Because I have seen people now, the power seems to have gone up. Sorry, the speed. Sorry, wrong stat. Top left one, yeah, 100 at the speed, yeah. I had noticed last week that a lot of people either had that front wing on. I know it was boosted the other time, but I'm on about after that as well. Because if you look, it's plus 18. But I also seen some people using that as well, which also does the same thing. We'll give it a go, eh? Does anyone want to try out? If anyone wants to try out Daft or do out Silly, please speak up, man. I'm happy to mess about. Typhoon's why they lost. I'll be honest, I had thought about upping the speed, but I'd thought about also not using that and putting that back on. Just because, obviously, the Sigma is the better part, obviously, we know that, because of the stats. 14 and 10 beats 4 and 3 and the pit time. But because it drops your team score, you could get all for me. Right, gotcha. Or you just go the full corner send, don't you? In fact, we'll make two. We'll do the full corner, regardless of team score. And then we'll do the full speed, which I think is Thunderclap. I think that one's Avalanche, yes. I think that's going to be Sigma, yep. Let's see how high we can get that speed. All good, right, gotcha. Sorry, I didn't know what it meant. So yeah, Avalanche, Thunderclap, Wildcard, I bet. Oh, it might be Warden, actually. Plus 6. Plus 16, right, okay. So 200 on the speed, but very low on the corners. Let's just make sure that can't be improved, no. Nope. Right, so one more. We'll do 3 races. We'll have pit time, speed and corners, and we'll see which one performs the best. I know they'll probably be on different tracks, but I can't change that. Nah, no worries, mate. Yeah, it's Friday's usually a bit of a busy day for me. I'm usually out shopping. I know it doesn't sound very, very busy, but by the time you've bloody done it all and got back, day's nearly done. I'm wondering if that actually looks better. It does. Right then. I said I'd go for pit time. Right, so pit time, speed, corners. Let's go. Just get rid of one of them. Unlock that one in case there's alternate for morning. I do need 2 virtue, so check the tracks again. Right, Montreal just did. Miami, Austin, any of them would be good. Yeah, we'll do a couple more jewels and then we might as well call it a night. We'll be straight back at it in the morning. No rest for the wicked. Oh, that's a terrible match, man. Sometimes you get these matches and I think, I hope you're not a real player. Feel guilty for him, you know? Oh, Austin, buzzing. Can you? Yeah, quite easily. Just put corners on the car and watch it go. Literally. I've pressed the wrong one, haven't I? I've gone into Silver Grand Slam. I don't know why I did that. But we're in Austin, so that's a good thing. Let's go. Yeah, corners is beast, man. Don't matter what anyone says, it's the way to go. It's just how it is. God knows why. You'd think with a car game, speed would be more... I don't know how to say it. Speed would be more effective in a race than what going round a corner would. But if you also think certain tracks are, 70% corners, 30% straight. So it does kind of make sense. But I think once they put all the eggs in that basket, they couldn't then undo it. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's go. I think he could do 3 laps. He could do 3 laps. Let's see if he makes 3 though, eh? Then we'll know for tomorrow if he makes 3. That's a good point, actually. So we have got Austin tomorrow. So I'd usually do, if I was starting at the front, I'd do a 2-2-3 and a 3-4 or 4-3. You can vary it around depending where you're starting, etc, etc. But I usually like to attack with one and then chill with other. But you can just literally medium to soft and soft to medium and don't complicate it. It's literally that easy. But if you haven't got the best level epics, so like mine are 5 and 6 I believe, my tyre management's not fantastic. So for Yuki to do the 4 medium, he's literally going to have to chill for the whole next lap. Which is fine against bots, but if you're up against a real player and you're doing this, chances are they're going to get past you. Especially if they've got a slightly better epic, maybe. But the one stop's the ideal strategy just because you're not in pit as long. Obviously. I think majority of bots do one stop as well, being usually medium to soft, soft to medium, but a lot of them do hard tyres, I noticed. Yes, yeah, look. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot of hard tyre runners, definitely. You watch tomorrow, I'll get all soft runner ones. looks scary dropping the other stats, but it works. Yeah, it does, mate, it does. When you see all other numbers, like, say a couple of months ago, my speed went down to like 99 and 102 and, you know, silly numbers compared to all others. But the corners were 170 odd, and it worked. Weird, isn't it? Yeah, I think when they went down corners route, they couldn't reverse it because they sort of set themselves up for year with corners being the dominant stat. There's only so fast you can go down straights, isn't there? I mean, I've put the same boost on my drivers, same level drivers, same car, same tyre, same boost, and pushed them together, and the computer can't decide which one should go ahead. So it shows that they're both the same speed. But then when you switch the tyres, I've also found soft and medium, there's barely any difference in the actual speed of the car. It's more about when it comes to overtaking a rival. The soft's got a better, like, racing ability, if you know what I mean. That's how it comes across anyway. Like, if I were trying to overtake on a medium, I won't feel as confident as on the soft. Not because the soft's faster, but because it seems to overtake better. Which is weird. It should just be the same, but obviously they'll say it's better traction, blah 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 blah, but I'm sure the game don't work like that. If you look at the lap times per tyre as well, sometimes it shows a massive delta difference, other times there's a minuscule amount, so you might as well just take the medium and have an extra lap. But yeah, definitely need to remember as well, you had a rival today, plus 70 more speed than me. I sat behind him boosting on the straight. Yeah, exactly, yeah. He were boosting on straight and you were still parked behind him, weren't you? Yeah. And I bet you weren't even using power. That's what I meant. It's kind of null and void, isn't it? Yeah? Which is bizarre. So now sometimes you was conserving as well, God. So now sometimes I thought, well, I might as well just start them both on medium, and then if all goes wrong on first lap, at least I've got that extra bit of tyre to decide what strategies I do you know what I mean? Because start don't go perfect, I can always just, like, scrap it and do 2 one-stops. That's probably one of the reasons I do like to start them on mediums as well. But when they've got fantastic tyre management, 88's pretty good. It's not going to take a lot to boost that. Alright, change car. Oh, no, it is Vagabond. I thought it was Vagabond before. Right, Avalanche. Sorry guys, it's so I don't have to keep changing drivers. I know it's set up, it's easier to remember. In fact, 3 flares, the right one. Let's go, pit time. So yeah, I'm just trying the different stats out. Obviously we did the corners, this one will be pit time. I found that using the pits, the pit time strategy works fantastically well on duels, believe it or not. At the moment, my Novus account is currently doing Series 12 with Voyage at level 5, which is same as this, I believe. And it's winning a lot of, even matches that are stronger. And when I say it's winning, I'm actually surprised myself because the car isn't fantastic, but my pit time's amazing. I've never quite got it down to what it actually says, you know, on the thing. Mexico! Arriba, arriba, arriba! Let's go! I've been to Mexico. Went as a holiday when I was about 14. In my Jules as well, my Yuki Tsunoda seemed to get a far better launch than my Leclerc. Even though the race starts pretty similar. Look, he's going backwards, isn't he? I wouldn't normally just leave power on. I do like to do it like that. Right, we don't need to really win this race, but I think we probably will anyway. Let's get in. We're doing no service and a service, and we'll see how fast or slow they are. Obviously, I'm not worrying about the race or winning the race, etc, etc. It's more about the pit time. Because on races like, say Miami, where I might be able to do a one-stop, I need to be as fast as possible. So they're races where I might drop the corners to take the pit time. I need to do something to get me a medal because what I've been doing so far just isn't working. Could you do a two-stop it? No, you can't. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Jump out bots on lap 5. Yeah, see that then? Soft pushing. It's only in the corners, look, where the soft seems to dominate. If you look at the straight speed... Oh, hello. That's my driver. Saying that, we don't know how he's pushing or if he's pushing, do we? But look, a corner again. Overtake. It's definitely it's the corners where the softs do the magic. Look. Again, overtake. Down the straight. Let's watch the gap. But yeah, again, it's only the corners that I start attacking. Maybe it is a thing, I don't know. Look. I mean, I'm not even pressing out here. It's just doing it by itself. I'll just leave it as it is. It's like, carry on. And a little tickle there. You were getting slowed up. Right then, I'll get him in pit. So yeah, I think that... So basically, I know a lot of people do this anyway, but you could literally... So stay on medium power and just boost every corner. Do you know what I mean? Like, as you're going into the corner, and then as soon as you come out, turn it off. There'll be some right double stacking here. 4.10 look, so although it says a quick pit, it's not actually very quick, is it? That will better, 377. Right, let's push them. In fact, let's mess around with this one. So yeah, I mean like something like this, like, so straight, leave it normal, boost the corner, turn it off, boost the corner, turn it off. You know, like that for a full lap. Obviously, you couldn't do that on 2 drivers, my God. You'd have arm ache. So yeah, it's I'm not a lover of Mexico. Can't seem to get both cars to do well. Obviously, I pitted silly laps and probably shouldn't have pitted, but it's more about playing around. I tell you what is good at Mexico though, trying to do 6 laps on a set of tyres. Because it is possible. Obviously, it requires a lot of conserving, but you can do it. As you can tell, sometimes I get bored in duels, so I just play around. Sometimes matches are just so bad, it's unreal. I don't mean bad like I'm outmatched, I mean bad like they're really weak. Obviously, everyone wants a weaker rival, but sometimes I like to make be tested. Make driver do 4 soft, 1 medium. What do you mean? That'd only be 5 laps. Sorry, I don't follow you. I don't follow, mate. Sorry. I think I know what you mean. Because obviously, like, the Haas, some tracks can do 5 laps, can't they? Let's see if we can sneak another track from tomorrow. Suzuka would be great, because then we could practice the starting positions, because I'm in Series 12. I'll be racing Series 12 bots, so it should be very similar. Ouch. Yeah, you see how I'm way ahead here? Tomorrow, I bet we're not that far ahead. Ah, yeah, 5 medium. Sorry, yeah. I think you can do the 4S, especially in Mexico. It just requires that 4th lap going quite slow. I think for tomorrow, my gap between my drivers is a little too big. I'll try it a different way, because it didn't quite work out when I put him on soft before. I've got 500 of them, that's plenty. We'll try it like it would be the actual race tomorrow, because we have got Montreal tomorrow. So we'll pretend this is a practice run of that. Finger's not working. You did tell me, mate, you did. So this is literally a dry runner tomorrow. Not that tomorrow's is wet, I just, you know what I mean. Well, Leclerc's boosted, obviously, so he's a beast to get past. Come on, Yuki. Right, he's just gone past. Right, so he's good. Now it's kind of ticking off all the bots for Yuki Tsunoda. Ooh, nearly. Nearly. Obviously, you can do the 5 though. 4-4, yeah, so you can push the second stint. This is what we'll be doing tomorrow, basically. Pulling Yuki through the bots. Where possible, of course. Yes, mate, you've got it. Although he's running out of tyre at the moment, but I'm pushing him quite hard. Oh, no, he's going backwards here. That'll be a soft runner, I bet. I'll check that. Is he just parked right in front of me? I don't think he'll do 5, to be honest. Not with the way I've been pushing him. He would have to conserve from that point on. And that ain't happening. He's just not quite quick enough. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get the box. Maybe it should have been a hard start instead of a medium. You've tried matching me every race. You should have told me your team score first, and I'd have made sure it was very similar. If you give me a number, I'll try and match it. 1575, right. Just wait till this is finished and I'll give it a go, mate. No, in fact, screw it, yeah. We'll scrap that. Oh no, I won't. We'll finish it just in case. If I lost weekly league by 1 race, I'd be devoid I didn't finish it. That's painful for Yuki. Definitely should have gone hard. Well, you live and learn, Andrew. You live and learn. Yeah, so tomorrow it will be a medium, a hard to soft strategy, I think. Or you try to take it easier in the first stint, which is difficult because when he's starting so far back, you want to kind of make up the positions. And with bots going as long as they do, look what lap they're pitting on. Oh, that'll be two stoppers, of course. Yeah. No chance. Yeah, they're going to keep going on to lap 8, definitely. So you're not catching them. So yeah, I think with the bots being as strong as they are in Series 12 and Champion, of course, you're better off going the hard tyre, taking the pain in the first stint, and once they start pitting on lap 5 and 6, that's when you make your move, I think. If not, you end up stuck behind them, and then getting past them once you've pitted is trouble. Or go fast tyre first and create the gap, yes. But then you're kind of at the mercy of if you can get through the field or not, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? Saying that, Yuki's got insanely good stats everywhere else, so you'd expect him to get through, wouldn't you? Or I would. Obviously, rival were miles away, but let's take a look at the bot strategies for Canada. So yeah, your difficult ones to jump are going to be like P2 and 3, where they're doing 5 and 6 laps. 6 laps? Jesus. Yeah, obviously it's a boosted Leclerc, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, Leclerc. Yeah. Yeah, so I think maybe you either go soft and then go to hard, or do hard and then go to soft and be fast at the end. What tyres did they finish on? Softs. I don't know if I'd want to finish on softs and be fast like they are. Because if you finished on hard, like Hamilton did, possibly get picked off by them guys, depending on gap at that point. But yeah, that average pit time, it's not even close to what it actually was. You would use the downforce, yeah? Right, Gary, what's this, 1575. Right, let me just see if that helps. Have you got Prost in your setup by any chance? There we go, how's that? Ah, there you go, that's probably why. I couldn't match it. Or you couldn't match me. I bet I'm too high now, huh? Yeah, of course you are, Andrew, of course you are. Go back to Yuki. In fact, I think if I put Leclerc and Sonoda... Alright, so you've got a decent team score with Leclerc and Sonoda, aren't you? Jesus. If I put them in, it drops right down. Right. 1587, what have you got? 1575. Let me try something else. Nah, that's too far, innit? He's the best one I've got. Yeah, if I put Prost in, I don't think we'll match. Although that's the best way to get it to your score. In fact, change the car, Andrew. You idiot. Right, car. Obviously, if I put on the parts that is likely got on, I'll probably get it closer. Right, drivers. Oh, it's because the boosted, of course, yeah. It's dropping the team score, innit? No? I thought it was. Right, let me do that. I suppose if scores are close, well, that's even worse. Oh, it's all gone to pot here, mate. All gone to pot. Lost plot. Right. There we go. 1562. And it's two epic drivers. Head fell off. Yeah, it's all gone. It's all gone to pot. Right, yeah, we'll do that. 1562. Right, you ready? I'm not sure at time delay, but... yeah, I'm going to press it in. In fact, the screen's delayed. Is it 20 seconds, yeah? I might be better off telling you now in chat. Right. Let me do this. See what happens there. Oh, Super Mario. It does, you can match, and I know you can because I've just recently matched my own phone. I only managed to get it once, but it worked. Even though the levels on their account are so wonky. One of them's really high, one of them's like doing well, but not as high. I can reset it if you want, but we could be having a bash at that all night, mate, to be honest. Sometimes it works perfect, other times not so much. I think if you can master the time delay though, that's usually the sticking point. Because we used to match the series on his live stream last season. And it does work. Yeah, of course, mate, yeah. You'll have to come on to... we'll go on Discord over the weekend if you want. Because I think you can do... the timing's better on there. Saying that, it might be better if I'm not on the Prism app and I use the other one. Yeah, I've got another app where the time delay is less. It's like... probably 3 seconds or something. And I only know that because I watched the stream on another phone, so I can talk back to you. I read somewhere people... yeah, of course they are, Vin. Of course they are. Think about it. If you've got 2 accounts and you can get your phone to match your other phone, then you could just, like, put no tyres on and let your other bot win, couldn't you? Oh, it's definitely a thing. I've heard of it more on the, you know, that Clash Global Facebook group. I've heard of it being mentioned on there more. I'll be honest, I don't really know about it, but I have tried to match my second account to my first one multiple times. But like I say, I got it once. So I don't know how you'd go about doing it for a GP because it's not perfect enough to make sure you'd get it. Do you know what I mean? I know when I was trying to match myself, I ended up forfeiting like 10 races or something, you know, just I couldn't be bothered waiting for the race to finish to try again. So yeah, it can be done, but I don't think you can get it perfect enough for it not to ruin your GP. Knowing my luck, I'd probably end up losing to myself or getting disconnected anyway or something stupid. I'd probably match myself, think, oh yeah, we can win this GP, get to the last lap and forget to pit or something stupid. I think it'd work even better as well if you raced at a time when the servers were super quiet. Obviously, you've got to know when all this time would be and all that, but you know what I mean, don't you? So nobody were... The less people on the thing, the less people you've got to match with. Yeah? Yes, I don't think, really, as much as we can cover now. Obviously, Vin, you've already answered. Gary, create a program, yes or no? What do you think? Oh, I didn't stop. Would you join it? Obviously, I think take your piss slightly with prices and crates not having in what they say they have in and rewards, but obviously they're not going to change it, are they, unless someone tells them to. At the moment, it just feels like the rest of them are reluctant to be honest. I don't know, unless they're not allowed to be, I don't know. But obviously I wanted to check with people who do watch or I do talk to first. Because I can apply, so... Yeah, Gary, you're right. And I agree with him so much on that. Because that's how it feels, doesn't it? If you play the game and you talk to... Well, of course you play the game. What I mean is, if you talk to enough people, you realise that it's more about the business for them, which I get, but the better you treat your customers, the better the business becomes, doesn't it? One kind of works better with the other. Oh dear. I didn't win that one. Never mind. Well done, rival. So yeah, I think, obviously as well, they kind of have... You have to do like their promotional stuff, but there is the good side of it as well. Remember, as I did that competition, and I'm sure that all wasn't all bad. He did win some prize of some kind. I don't know exactly what he got, but you know what I mean. There is an upside of it as well. When it comes to making videos at the moment, by the time I'm the topic of the video, everybody else has already done it. Do you know what I mean? So there's not... Like, the reason you haven't seen any videos from me about, like, I don't know, season scores or whatever, just because by the time I find out, everybody else already knows. Yes, mate, there will, yeah. But obviously, my channel's always been completely independent, so I don't need Hutch to continue. All they'll do is give me a bit more promotion, really. I'm not bothered about the books, you know. I might even refuse the payment, but take all the other benefits. Because the only thing I don't like the payment thing is because then you've got thousands of books and it takes me... I'm not relevant to people then because I'm spending and they're not. You know, at the moment I'm useful because I only spend a certain amount and I don't go crazy. So I'm more likely to help more people. Whereas if you've got 3,000 books and you're buying crates, yeah, you could get your own team car. Well, I think you've got to win the competition, haven't you? Yeah, you have, yeah. He won it, didn't he? So he deserved that at least. I believe he got some money. Don't quote me on that, but I think he did. I've left that set up on. Let's have some fun. Oh, this rival's going to hammer me with Leclerc and Sonoda. Yeah, we did win it, mate. Yeah, I enjoyed it, mate. I loved it. Obviously, them crates we got weren't fantastic, but I liked the, you know, like the rivalry side, like we were all saying to other teams, like, yeah, we'll kick your ass and that. Like like not the social side of it, but you know what I mean, don't you? Like the races, we were doing them anyway, weren't we? It was just like general GP scores. I'm going to quit this. It was just general GP scores, wasn't it? You know? So it's not... They didn't actually, like, create an extra event. We just did the same events, but the scores built up to something. Do you still use it, yeah? Obviously, this one's my Leeds account, so I've got the yellow and blue. That's all it is. I do like... I tell you what, I have got a livery, though, I do like... I think it's on my other account, actually. There you go, I got one. Hey, we'll have a go with it. Hey, why not? I don't use it all that often. Oh, yeah, change drivers, Andrew. Next week is Ocon, Alonso and Claudio, I believe. I'm not sure of the percent yet, but they are the parts and drivers. So yeah, look out for that. I'm not sure at percentage, so don't quote me on the actual numbers, but yeah, we'll have a go with that livery now, Vinny. We'll have one more race. And then we'll call it a night, because I'll be up early and racing early, so... We've done an hour, haven't we? I think we have. Yeah, probably have. Got 2 to do, so tomorrow morning it'll be Novus first, followed by Leeds United one at dinner time. Usually have them both done for dinner. There's no point in waiting until series races at night time, because by then everybody else has raced. My videos are more useful if they're out early, so as long as I don't get a disconnection, it'll be fine. I think you just need to avoid that first hour. No worries, Vin, my man. Thanks for dropping in, brother. I think I've been doing these Friday ones now for quite some time, actually. It started off with I was testing tracks, for the night before for opening round. It seemed to do me quite good. By the time I got to sleep and woke up again, you know what I mean? It's my head's still in the game from the night before. Oh, that's a good start, look at that. Look how strategies is the go-to one here, because I've been doing well when it was the stream just completely froze, and when I looked back I dropped 4 places. Yeah, no worries, Vin. Some people can't. To be honest, mate, a lot of my views come from afterwards. Like when I've finished. And other than the UK, the highest population of my viewers actually come from India and America, which is what I think is a bit bizarre. But shout out to the Indians and the Americans. Them guys must like Clash, because it gets quite a lot of views, especially overnight. Like when we're asleep. But yeah, the next highest one is Great Britain, of course. My homeboys. But yeah, it's a very good looking livery, I must give it that. It's done well with colours and whatnot, hasn't it? Yeah, fair play with that. I think I'd have gone with orange wheels, though. I just think it'd look naughty. Do you know what? Like a luminous orange. It would be nice, wouldn't it, if they had... yeah, we're global, brother, here. Worldwide. I think it would be nice if we had more options, Oh, yeah, it's a bloody... Oh, I've done it again, and I keep thinking it's a 7-lap race. It's not. I must remember that. You idiot. So 222 and a 33, yes. Obviously, laps changed, didn't they, recently on last update? Because it used to be 7. So yeah, then after the weekend, I will submit my application. And of course, let you know in due course. But I can't see me not getting accepted. I do the content regular enough. I suppose as long as I do the videos they want, they'll be happy. I'm fortunate to have the free time as well, so I can pump time into it, and we're not short of that. Yeah, it definitely looks like a pig, doesn't it? You turn it sideways, it looks exactly like a pig. It's even got the snout. I'm referring to the track. If you don't know, it's often been called the pig. But I do like how they keep adding new tracks. I just wish they'd do some older ones, like Turkey, Istanbul Park. Donington Park would be a good one as well. I think that'd be cool if we could get some old school tracks in there. Well, apparently it's in the making. Like, oh, it takes a while, doesn't it? See if we get Legends again next year. Or if we get this... Well, we'll probably will get them. It's a case of will we get any more new ones. I'd like to see Vettel me. But what you watch, they'll probably announce Vettel and he'll come back to F1 to take over Lewis Hamilton. Be interesting to see who gets that seat, actually. Right then, guys, it looks like we're done for another week. We'll be back in the morning. I'll just say good night. Right then, that's nearly done. I've nearly finished writing. Good luck in your races, guys, tomorrow, obviously. If you race before I next see you or speak to you, good luck. Obviously, if you want to ask me anything, need anything, if you'd like to join me at As a Novus, we have a couple of spots, but I need you to be preferably in contender or champion and dueling quite a lot. So yeah, let me know if that's you. And yeah, that's it then. Good night, I guess, and God bless. Yeah, good night, Vin fella. I'll probably speak to you in the morning or, well, probably before everybody else. So yeah, we're done. I'm out of here, guys. Opening round should be up before dinner, so look out for that. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, guys.